Well, hello friends. Hi, Larry Grimm here, and I'm at an unusual place. You wouldn't actually usually consider this to be one of the tourist stops in town. I am at the Oahu Cemetery, about to meet at 2 o'clock with the folks of the Oahu Mortuary in the hopes that we can work together, because I have a history of live video streaming funerals. Hello, welcome Avaz. I mispronounced that. Anyway, this is a most unusual place, and I'm going to show you around a little bit because everybody enjoys the sights, at least, of the cemetery. This really is a very lovely place. It's an old cemetery, and down below us here you can see a stream. The stream from underground empties into a little pond here, and last time I was here the pond was full of fish. There was a little turtle out here basking in the sun on a rock. And let's see, oh my gosh, there they are. Let's see if I can zoom down in on that. What kind of fish is that? And there's some others right there. I guess those are koi fish. Hi, Michael. And that big old boy was here last time. I'm sure people who fish would like to be able to lower a hook in here, but they don't permit it, of course. Anyway, whoops, too close. They have a nice little park setting here for families together. Have you ever seen a crematorium? Well, you're looking at one right now. This is the crematorium. It's a very contemporary one. Fairly new, I believe, here. They have their chapel there, and then here are their administrative offices. It's kind of an interesting place because this has been a co-op cemetery, and people who became members of the cemetery are able to bury their family members here. I gotta show you this tree though. This tree is phenomenal. Look at this. Look at the crown on this tree. It's huge. And I was told last time I was here that this is Japanese area primarily. Some of the headstones here. Beloved Father George T. Tsuda. I guess that sounds pretty Japanese, doesn't it? Morinaga. Here's Yoshimura. Miyazaki. Look at all of these headstones. Look at all these headstones. Like a little city. Now I'm assuming that these are cremains, because of course you couldn't, I don't think you could fit a body down parallel, at least, and not lying down, so it looks like it could be cremains. Look at this tree, would you? Now you may notice, or you may not notice, it's 1:15, 1:30, getting to be 1:30 here in Hawaii, and the shadow from this tree is straight underneath the tree. Now what that means is that the sun is directly overhead. Hello, Mr. Bunch. So I believe this is, as someone told me, is the Japanese area the cemetery, Harada, Sakai, Ryofuku. Good day. Thanks for joining me. I'm at the Okinawa Cemetery and Mortuary here in... Ooh, these are beautiful flowers here. Aren't those gorgeous? And under these two magnificent trees, just phenomenal trees, I'm looking at across what I was told was the Japanese section of the cemetery, the Omaha, not Okinawa, but Oahu Cemetery. And I'm assuming these are cremains, marking cremains. I've been in Presbyterian ministry for 40 years and I've never seen it. Never ever seen a cemetery like this. But I'm confident it would be very difficult to lay a body down in between these stones. So, Onaga, hey, hello. I'm at the Oahu Cemetery and Mortuary. I'm going to do some work with these folks. I do live video streaming, and I live video stream funerals for families that can't come. And so often in our marhaba, kifalik, in our multicultural setting, we have such a great gathering of folks, and many times they cannot. When someone dies, the family is not able to get a visa, not able to get a visa. So my service is to live video stream the worship service, the celebration of life, so that the family that can't make it can actually be present and join in the grief process. Hello, 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 welcome. Thanks for joining with me. This is Oahu Cemetery in Oahu, in Honolulu, and I'm here to talk about doing some video work with the mortuary. I live video stream the service so that family members and friends who cannot come are able to be present. Hello. Nona. I said earlier, if you've marhaba, you're welcome. Kifalik. This is a crematorium, and it's a fairly new one, so nice to have this option. You know, it takes somebody like me to get you into places like this. So this is an unusual cemetery. And it's unusual, hey, because if you see this, they're little curbstones. Mahalo. Curbs around the plots. And I assume this is a family plot. This is actually a non-profit cemetery that was begun as a kind of a co-op, I think. And family members, friends joined together in buying plots. And they're members of the organization in perpetuity. And I'm Larry Grimm, and I'm here because I'm talking to folks about doing some live video work with them. I live video stream services for family members who can't come. They can still be present online. liveconnections.com. You can find some of my work at on YouTube, and then also some of my work at my website, live-connections.com. And so we're going to talk about a relationship here in which I help families with their grief process. This is a really most unusual cemetery because, as you know, efficiency is something that we all value more than anything, it seems at times. Even more than love, I'm afraid, at times. But they have built these up in plots, curbs around the plots. So there ain't no way they're going to be just running a lawnmower through here periodically. Somebody's got to get out and chop this down by hand. How far to the ocean? Well, it's just the other side of Honolulu. It's really not far. I can see it when I'm on a hilltop. I can't see it right now from here, from the Oahu Cemetery, but it's probably about a couple of miles to the ocean at the most from here. Afwan. That was the word I was looking for. Afwan. Hello. What kind of a setting would I take you to? Well, not many people would take you to a cemetery. This is the Oahu Cemetery, one of the oldest cemeteries on the island, on Oahu, if not the oldest, 1800s. I believe it had its genesis. Actually, I'm sure there are cemeteries that predate this one. But I'm here because I have a business in my retirement called Live Connections, live-connections.com. Please go take a look. And I live video stream events, and one of the events I live video stream is funeral. I'm a Presbyterian minister, so I'm comfortable with funerals. I know about services, I know how to do it, and I know what the process is. So I figure this is a way I can continue to serve families in their grief process. Had one woman who's hello, hola. One woman whose brother died, and all the family from Denver and from Kirksville were able to go to Kirksville where he lived, but she couldn't travel, and so we worked out a live stream so she could sit at home and on her computer screen watch her brother's service as he was celebrated, a life in ministry that he had served as a Catholic priest, and she was so happy to be a part of that. So let me encourage you to go to live-connections.com, and you'll see some more interesting responses from people. Hi, Lede, is that the name? And Evelina. Hello, Evelina. I'm at Oahu Mortuary here on the island of Oahu.